Stop.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't think I have ever seen our students look so handsome and beautiful. So I'd like to thank you parents, because I'm sure that you are the ones that contributed to that. Once again, with a little more enthusiasm, good morning.
Good morning.
There you go. You're waking up a little bit now. Welcome to our 5th grade promotional ceremony. It is so wonderful to see our students, many of whom have started here in kindergarten. It is so wonderful for me to see them grow into the handsome and beautiful young women and men that we have before you today. We will follow the program as printed and skip straight to the recorder piece. Welcome. For the people that may not have found seats yet, you can see a few raised hands there. You can move into those seats. Yep, you want to sit. All right, so welcome to our 5th grade promotional ceremony. And we call it the 5th grade promotional ceremony instead of the 5th grade graduation because I cannot wait to see you all actually graduate from high school and also college. That is when you will graduate. We are promoting you to the 6th grade. You'll go to middle school next year. But your graduation will be from high school and from college. And we're excited that you have that to look forward to in front of you. We have an excellent speaker with us this morning. Mr. Steve Cochran brought greetings and spoke last year, and we all enjoyed his stories. Mr. Cochran is a parent, former parent of several Claxton stars. He is also a volunteer, he is a lunch buddy, and he is just an all-around great person. So he is going to be our speaker today, and I will turn it over to him.
Good morning. Good morning. I've noticed that you have quotes lined all around your school from one of my favorite books, Oh, the Places You Will Go. And as Dr. Bergman just said, you are going places. And that doesn't just start today, it started a long time ago, and we're excited for the places that you will go. Now, don't roll your eyes because you're not going to hear the version of this book that you've heard before. Because I'm not going to read you Dr. Seuss's version of this book. I'm going to read you the Claxton 5th grade Stars 2017 version of this book. So let's listen carefully and see if you hear your story in here somewhere maybe. And I wanted to share with you a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson that says, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." So you remember that as you go forward into the future. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. But how did you get here? Let's remember, okay? You have brains in your head. You can go where you choose, but there once was a day you couldn't tie your own shoes. Do you remember your very first day of 1st grade? The teacher's warm hugs and the friends that you made? Back then you woke early. You were eager for school. Coloring was homework. Running fast made you cool. Yes, what lies behind you made you who you are. Not a phone or your clothes, not your house or a car. Those things are possessions. They come and they go. They don't give you your value. Do you know how I know? Because here's a short list of the hottest things in my day. When I got promoted 35 years ago. I'm old, what can I say? The best-selling record never since been outsold. Michael Jackson and Thriller were instantly gold. Rubik's Cube had just come out. But without YouTube to help, it sat with My Little Pony and Smurfs on my shelf. E.T. said, we moonwalked and breakdanced. And the San Francisco 49ers were Super Bowl champs. And Time magazine had no person of the year, but a machine that you've heard of. Why, I got one right here. The desktop computer with 64 kilobytes of RAM. We hold billions more in the palm of our hand. Oh, the places I've been. But like all that dumb stuff that's now in my past, it'll be the same way for you. Think I'm crazy? Not so fast. See, just 5 years ago, what you thought was so cool, if you had it today, out of boredom, you'd drool. Back then, you grabbed Mom's phone, but you tapped out no words. No, your fingers were playing the game Angry Birds. At the movies, Hunger Games and Brave were both playing, their heroes were women, girl power. Now that's what I'm saying. Seems so long ago, but time flies when you're young. Why, how about some highlights from this past year that's now done? Your specials were special. Mrs. Carter at Creech and Little in media and Walker in PE. And what could be more fun than eating lunch every day with the decree, no talking while the classical music plays. You dissected frogs. Ugh. Disgusting, isn't it? Those poor little green things that used to say to. But you could grow up to be a great physician, and you'd owe it all to your first frog incision. And who could forget about ecosystems and weather, and how we all have to live on this planet together. And we've learned about times when we didn't get along. One result, the Civil War. It was bloody and 4 years long. In math, we did fractions, which are parts of the whole, and read wonder and met Augie. Man, that kid had heart and soul. And human growth and development split us into girls and boys, which made us giggle a lot. It was all background noise. And you hopped on a bus, lots of field trips you took, to learn lots of stuff you can't learn from a book. Leadership building you learned at Camp Weaver. Patrick Henry's Liberty or Death made each one a believer. And you saw many memorials on your trip to D.C., MLK, FDR, and Arlington Cemetery. All serve as reminders that we're blessed to live in America that was made great by what each one of us did. Oh, there's one more field trip, though not far away, that may have been your favorite. What was it, you say? You went to see one of your teachers. He had fur, he had claws, and your journey took you to the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And what did the cowardly lion want most of all? He wanted some courage. Yes, we're so proud of you all. Because courage is what you will need as you leave. Courage will take you far. It'll help you succeed. See, what lies behind and what lies before are important indeed, but there's so very much more. Because what lies within you is what makes you you. Not something that has happened or will happen to you. So fill yourself up with the things that will last, and your future will be even brighter than your past. How can you trust some old guy you don't know? Because I've been here before, and I've walked where you go. So look back on these years, your teachers, amazing and good, and know that you are moving to a new neighborhood. And as you move on, be excited, but careful. Leave all the junk and just take what is helpful. Because the places you've been, whether dull or spectacular, can't compare with your future. Shall I use your vernacular? It will be simply awesome. Why? Because of you, boys and girls. It is your love and your kindness that will really change the world. So, whether you study with Harding or Dunn, Mr. B, Riddell, Deering, or some other one, Claxton stars are the brightest, shining just like the sun. Your future is waiting. Go get it. Yes, run. You're finished, completed, terminado, and done.